And we are back with another interesting episode. I still remember your girl EJ, the host for the Lifestyle Show. Hello everybody, welcome here once again. Special shout out to all our amazing followers. If you haven't followed us, please do follow the Lifestyle playlist on What TV. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep sharing. We are on YouTube, so you can as well follow us. Once again, you all are welcome. Today we'll be looking at a very interesting topic. Which is love fails versus high money demand. Is love failing because money is high? Oh, yes, that's the interpretation. Is love failing today in modern relationship because, either the people in the relationship are demanding for too much money? So we are here to understand that, and I'm with, today is, okay, let me just introduce them. We have big people in the studio today. I'll begin with the lady. Miss Promise, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm good, thank you. It's good to have you here.
Good to have you too.
Thank you very much for joining us. Miss Promise is an an actress, pardon me, and she is one of our amazing guests. It's good to have you here, ma.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. And then we have Professor Gbegedu. Sir, you're welcome.
Thank you very much, EJ.
Thank you so much for coming.
It's my pleasure.
It's an honor having you here today.
Always a pleasure.
Professor Gbegedu is the Associate Professor for Université de Lomé. Thank you very much, sir, for coming.
Thank you very much.
All right. And then we have Mr. Val Uzo. Uku Exa. Uzo Uku. Thank you, sir, for joining us.
You're welcome.
He's actually a new face. Mr. Val is a software engineer. Thank you, sir, for coming.
You're welcome.
All right.
Pleasure.
Now, I wanted to do a little bit of introduction to this particular topic. There's this thing flying around that, men are always saying, I don't want to go into a relationship with a lady that is broke. And the ladies are saying, I don't want to go into a relationship with a man that is broke. And the end goal of this very particular topic is to prove that it's possible for a lady or either spouses to be in a relationship and not demand for money. And have a long-time investment. So we'll begin with the first question, and I would start with Professor Gbegedu on that very particular one. Sir, please, are we still choosing partners for love? Or are we now choosing the person who can afford us? What do you think about this?
Thank you very much for the question.
Yes, sir.
I think the reality is sometimes different from what is supposed to be.
Okay.
So the choice of a partner normally should be based on the affection, the intimacy that exists between both partners.
Okay.
But the reality is that for the sake of making ourselves comfortable and making sure that we will not go into a relationship that will not last because of the reality that we are living, some people rely also on money as a condition that will determine their choice of partner. Either they will stay in the relation or they will not. So that is what I can say. It is the reality is there, but sometimes it changes based on the circumstance that you have well described.
Okay. Now, do we agree with what he has said, or you want to say something?
I would love to add that we live in a transactional era now.
Okay.
Whereby people, especially our female folks, think love should be served to the highest bidder.
Okay.
And it's not their fault, or we're not going to blame it solely on them, though some of them take it way overboard. It's due to the financial constraints and the economical pressure on the men, because men are naturally built.
We are now going gender-wise.
Men are naturally built and programmed to be provider.
Okay.
So when institution whereby they don't have the wherewithal, then it will constitute, you won't kill me.
Okay.
I won't make her take to our marriage.
Okay. Miss Promise, you want to say something?
Okay, based on what they've all said, I think it's a two-way thing.
Okay.
Because before you choose a partner, I'm not sure you know their financial status for choosing a partner. It's midway into a relationship.
Okay.
Then you can actually know their financial status. Because a man meeting you to then tell you I like you, you will not all of a sudden you know that he's a rich or he's poor. No.
Are you serious?
You won't.
I feel
you won't. It is into the relationship. So it is when you now get into the relationship that you now know whether am I going into this for love or for money. And now, you know, when we talk about love and money, these two work pari passu. Yes, it works together. Because when there is love and there is no money, it's having a K-leg. And when there's money, there is no love too. There is K-leg there too. Because the two needs to come together for the two partners to be in peace and unity.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to make quickly a point by saying that when we're talking about money, money serves a goal. So, for example, if we go back to our, traditional societies, for the choice, even though sometimes it is done even at the absence of the person involved, the parents can choose because they look into that family
to be sure
that people are in good health, people are not barren, and so on and so. But they also need to know that if the man is
capable
working,
financially,
is able to take care of the woman. So it is not necessarily the money, but it's the capacity to take care of the lady or the man, stability, to make sure that the person will not suffer, will not be, will not, miss something. But the problem with money today is that because of the lifestyle and because of comparison and because of what we see on social media and so on, people tend to go beyond just the means of survival to have extra, just to look like any other person.
Okay.
So
now, following what he has said, Ms. Promise, do you now think, or should we say, that, you have financial demand, have financial demand turned dating into transaction instead of connection? Following what he has said.
Now, with what he has said,
yes,
I feel it's on individual differences.
Okay.
Yes, why? Because why I said this is because now, when two people are involved in a relationship, and I feel like I have a financial need, I shouldn't go outside my relationship to seek for solution. I shouldn't. But when it now becomes constant, or it now becomes my style, that is not where it now becomes a transaction, no longer what a connection. Because if I'm with a man or a man is with me, you should be able to come through for me at one point in time. Not necessarily, not 100%, but at least 75 to 60% should be able to come through for me.
I want to throw a little bit more light on this transaction per se. When we talk about transaction, there's something happening in this world right now, or in our 21st century, or in the 21st century era, which is, it's transactional in the sense that he needs you sexually, he calls you. You want money, you give to him. It may not be clearly stated per se, this is what it is, but you would unconsciously or consciously notice that this is how things are now beginning to go. And if you check, Mr. Val, this is what is going on now.
I want to say something now.
It's very rare for you to find connection.
It's not really now. This has been in for a very long time. Just that then it was not well defined. Now money is involved, but then it was material things. I might come to you. I need 10 tuber of yam, and you will tell me, okay, come to my house. We are dating. But now I sleep with you. Give me 10 tuber of yam.
That means love is gone.
No.
If this is what you're saying now, it means love is gone.
To me. Do you know, it's natural. The way it is now. Let me tell you the truth.
It's natural.
It's natural.
I take exception to that.
No. Allow me to land.
Okay,
why is it so?
Yes.
It's the way it is now. If, for example, Mr. Val here maybe has always come true for me at all time. Do you know whether consciously or subconsciously I'm owing him?
Yes.
Meaning a day will come, he would come to ask help from me, and naturally I should be able to come out for him too. That's natural. It's not anything, maybe it's love, or it's just the way it is naturally.
You want to say something?
It's unfortunate we've been living in a hypocritical
That
society whereby everyone tends to keep their bad side behind the scene and portray what they want to portray. Having said that, there's a popular saying that you can give without loving, but you can't love without giving. So a relationship now, they've made it somewhat that if you can't afford the need, because first you ought to have enough to be able to. So because even the minute things in relationship, say for transportation, just come over, you need to have something to give to her to transport back home.
Wow.
A situation whereby you'll be seen as either you're tight-fisted or you don't have the capacity at all. And when you don't have the capacity at all as a man, what are you looking for in the dating field?
No,
Yeah,
I want to prove you wrong there.
I want to just react to what she said.
Miss Promise, I'm coming back to you.
Talking about the fact that it is natural. I'm not sure it's natural. In fact, if we're talking about transaction, I do agree that is a transaction. But that transaction has been, made possible because of what we see today and what we live today. It shouldn't be so, because if not, when if I give you the money, that is why we are seeing many marriages are failing.
Yes.
Because if it is built on that as a transaction, you give me money and I give you, sex or something, don't think that it will last.
No, it's not
because
just money. This now we're talking about.
What I'm saying is that it is not natural. It's not natural because some people are getting the money.
No.
But they are not there.
No, I want to tell.
They are not there.
No, I want to put it to you. You are wrong. If, for example, you always come true for me, and one day you come to me, you need help, I'm not able to come true for you, you would feel bad. You'll be like, I'm always there for you. Just this once, I've come for you, cannot help me. No, now it's natural.
But are we saying that in the realm of
in the relationship
itself,
context?
Yes. Even relationship concepts, it's like that. If, for example, as my boyfriend or as my husband per se, whenever I go out, I always get you gifts, you understand? And there's a day, I want to be like, this is why they give gifts. They say something for road, buy for me, come back house.
True.
You will say that. I may not tell you to your face, but I'll be, as in my actions will prove that. And it may come one day, babe, have fun. I'll tell you, say, don't what they do for you, which one you don't do for me before. Maybe what happened there now was not really, it doesn't concern that, but because I have embodied this within me, I will speak out. It's natural, so it is either conscious or unconscious, but it happens. It happens.
Yeah, but the worry there is you are putting like the material first. It should come second, not first. Because if you want to base it first on what you see,
then
or
it becomes
transactional.
transactional.
Then it becomes transactional, and that
I agree with Prof.
that makes it.
Okay.
Because love itself should be the base, the foundation. Then every other thing you can get.
That's the way it should be.
So, okay, Mr. Val, I have a question for you. Yeah. Now, considering. Jesus, God, beg.
Bring it on.
Come on.
Are some women asking for support, or are the demand becoming too heavy on the men?
Thanks for the question.
Yes, please.
Women asking for support. Sometimes we have to understand that it's natural and it's not a crime. It's not a bad thing for a woman to ask for support. But we also look at the economical constraint it has on the man, because when the man doesn't,
Economical constraint. That's heavy.
When the man himself doesn't have, that's when it will seem like the woman is demanding. And we are looking at the demand of the woman. Sometimes they could be pragmatic, demanding for the future, wanting to know, are my kids going to be stable? Are we going to have a peaceful relationship whereby it won't seem like I'm asking for the impossible, whereas it's the bare minimum thing. So demand, it's not a crime. I think.
Sir, do you have anything to
Yeah,
say?
I have something to say. In fact, when we are educating our kids, our girls, our boys, we need to try to tell them that, when you are growing to become a person who is self-dependent. You are not relying on somebody to take care of you. And so I like the idea that he has just given, saying that it is true. The man can need support from the woman. The woman also can need support from the man.
Right.
But when it becomes a demand, that is where the problem lies. Because sometimes, and that is what I'm saying, in our society today, the problem that we are facing is because people are too materialistic.
Yeah.
And they see it on movies, like people dressing up. So, like, there are some people who, with a little, small thing, they will have, satisfied. When they get this support because of, the high living standard, they want to increase and always be demanding.
So social media has amplified what's going on.
Absolutely.
And even social media, even the man involved too also has a role to play in it. Because one thing is that if I'm in your life, you should be able to tell me your worth. I shouldn't go beyond what you can afford. That is it. I shouldn't ask more than what you can afford. Now, if you bring yourself to me as a kind of person, whatever you need, I can give it to you. Then it means at any time that I ask, you should be able to, because that's the picture you've painted where I am. But when you come out fact, this is the way I am, this is what I can, what I cannot do. Then, even as a lady, you know what? There's one thing in life. The way I treat somebody who I want to be committed to is different from a fling. It's too different. If a man now maybe wants to commit with me, the way he treats me is different. There are demands that I will make. He will not buy into them because he feels like this is a long-term something I want to do with you. But and if it's a short-term goal, now anything I want, he will give me. Why? Because anytime, any day, he will just fling you and throw you out somewhere. The same thing with a woman too. If a woman feel like this man, I really don't want to go into him, I'll be like, if I'm going to spend 3 months or 2 weeks with him, whatever I can lay my hands on within this period, let me grab it and go. Okay. But if I want a long-term goal, then I will now sit down. What can you do? What can I do? We bring our minds together, then we forge ahead. Okay.
Unfortunately, we have limited time. Now, I want us to hit the nail on the head. Mr. Val, can you start a relationship with a man? Can a lady start a relationship with a man who has no money but has big dreams? And in as much as he has the dream, can love still survive in that relationship regardless of the man's insecurity?
Love and money, we've said it, works hand in hand.
Okay.
A man with big dream but without the financial capability
at the moment
will struggle and will be seen less of who he is supposed to be. And you might have a dream, but the dream will not put food on the table, will not pay for the woman to look good for going to the salon and all. So it will even drain the confidence of the man himself.
Oh.
Absence of money kills confidence of man.
Really?
Yeah. For me, I think we are talking about what the question you asked. You said,
I said, is it possible to start a relationship with a man who
I've
has...
seen countless of examples where the man has graduated and not working. Okay. And he's dating a lady who started doing something, and they kept together going because of the man. Because the man had a dream, the man had a training, the man had a skill, and today they are happy. They are living happily. But that is what tends not to exist today, because people are not patient. Like when she was, giving her point, I was just trying to tease her by saying, why do you think necessarily the woman should get it from the man?
Why not the other way around?
No, I don't know.
No, let him land. I want him to land.
No. Because for me, if you two agree today, and I don't have the means, and that is why we need to build it. It takes time. It takes courage. It takes patience. But if you want to have it only today, or because the person does not have it, and you don't want to go along with him, your couple will not last.
He got it wrong, all wrong. What I said so is I never said only a woman will demand from a man. It's two-way thing. Okay. Now you ask if love can exist without, and he said something. He said the lady has and the man does not have. It's because they're going to sustain on the lady's income. But here's the case where I don't have and you don't have. It's not going to work. It cannot. One person must be stable. That is just it.
You're so sure?
One of the partners must be stable, even though it may not be big, but at least to get basic needs, it must be there. But saying I don't have it, okay, for example, now I'm a man, I'm squatting with somebody, I don't have a house where I'm living, and me, I'm a lady, I'm staying with my mother. Mommy, thank you. How is it going to work?
Yeah,
that is this.
I'll just say something.
It's simple reality.
If that man really wants to get married, wants to be in serious relationship, he will not sleep. He can go and sell water. He can go and do something. He will not squash and stay there like
without doing anything.
Yes, I think if the person is responsible and the lady, the both, even if they are not doing anything and they are mature, they dream, they can put their ideas together, and I know they can construct. But the problem I see, and that is what I'm saying, people want to see everything cooked.
Instant gratification, exactly.
Yeah.
Instant gratification.
We need to build it, put bricks one brick on the other one
But
block on
now,
the other
Professor,
one,
for that
and it
dream to
becomes
come to
good.
pass, there must be a source. That is just it.
Yeah.
For example, now you said let that person go and hawk. You know, when you start saving from 5 francs, it gets 10 to 20. Where is the case? I have a friend. She came to, okay, that was okay. Thank God, even before this thing happened, she just called me this morning.
Okay.
What happened? I say she is somewhat married. At least, let me just call it his own. Every day she always call me, give me complaint. I'll tell her this. Then she called me yesterday night. I've left the man's house. What happened? That the man said she's the source of him not having money. And I asked, this man that you're talking about now, before the man met you, had no handwork, oh. Sorry, I want to say, get handwork. Now, you should understand, you're national TV. Now, is it a handwork? In that kind of work, is it a work? You don't have handwork when this girl meets you. And you guys are, because whenever you say small bar, people are going to enjoy that one. And now, money is no longer coming in. And now a child is involved. You're not trying to blame her for your misfortune. Now, that kind of scenario now, do you understand now? Because you both now, I would say both the girl, she didn't look beyond what she was seeing at that particular time. So for us to strive, one person must be. I
think that's diabolical, meeting a man with nothing and expecting him to snap his finger and
get something.
When you meet him, if there is potential, you could stay. Believe
we ladies, we have foresight. Yeah. You can see a man's future. Yes.
I don't know what people discuss in their relationship to know your long-term and short-term goals, to know what you've achieved per time. But even before they start, there should be a foundation. The man must have at least a roof over his head whereby the woman will come, and from there they could build. It mustn't necessarily be a duplex or whatever. Okay. So, but if you don't have that and you want to live on dreams,
it doesn't work. It cannot work.
Okay. Now, before we wrap up here, sir, Professor, I want to ask: is love failing today because there is money demand on both parties, or expectation of money from both parties?
I think love is failing for many reasons.
Okay.
First of all, people don't really understand what it means, and the education people are getting from the homes.
Yes.
This education does not prepare them to be in good relationship, to build a house, a family for a long time, because there are a lot of things that are missing, and money also is very important because things are very expensive today. The demand is very high. But I'm coming to my point, saying that it takes patience, it takes time. And if, for example, people are true to themselves, and they know that there is potential, I think if there is love will allow them to suffer together and also come to fulfill their dreams together. Not making it compulsory that it is only today that it will happen. And that is what is destroying. Because when you see people, they are in a couple today and they are happily married, and you see them, don't think that it has come. There are some people who make it because, they have some background that allows them to do so. But there are others who don't. They have started somewhere. Like me, when I got married to my wife 16 years ago, it's not where I am today. Wow. We took time. We built our relationship. And I'm very happy that, we have made a lot of, a long way. We have made a lot. And when people see us, they know that this is a happily married family. And that is what I'm saying. But at that time, I don't think I was having what I have today.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it takes time.
Miss Promise, what do you have to say?
What you said, Sherify, I would say the two works together.
Speak from the angle of a generation with no patience and is driven by media or social media currently. Speak from that aspect. Yes, please. Okay.
Now, when you come to that, I would say money is one of the reasons why relationship these days doesn't work. Because what we see online influences us a lot.
Okay.
No, we all like good things. That's just the fact. We all like good things. So when, for example, you are with someone who cannot actually help or afford that thing, you feel like I'm wasting my time. And secondly, people too now are afraid to invest because of the unknown. Yes, because I might see potentials in you and I invest with you, but in the long run, you now see it like
they bail.
I'm not worth it. You know what? I mean, when I speak out of experience. That is why at this point of my life now, I really don't think I can do such again. Because
to invest with someone.
I don't think I can. I'm not saying you can, but I'm saying from experience.
Okay.
Because I have invested a lot, and at the end, it's like, because
he bailed.
Because you are someone that could be there for me at that time. That was why I was there. You are not actually the kind of person I need. So when you have such experience, do you think you want to invest into somebody when you meet them next time? You will not want to do that.
Okay. Mr. Val, please.
I think it's largely from the family.
Okay.
If the poor families would just want their kids to go and explore, survive on your own, and whatever they learn outside, and the social media is the wrongest teacher that would influence you negatively and make you do things that you might not be proud of, but hence your family don't have the mouth to judge or scold you because, hey, they're benefiting from it, so you become a nuisance out there.
All right, we've come to the end of this episode. I had to actually give them time to, give their final conclusion with regards to this particular topic. It's kind of like a trend currently. People see ladies as gold diggers, and then they see men as people with no patience and whatnot. I feel like it's kind of like a personal decision for you, the lady, to decide to be patient with him. But first of all, check him out. Does he have where he's going to? There's this saying in Nigeria, follow Uno road, but then hold transport. Do you get? Just in case. Exactly. So, but then, you've heard it from them, and I'm glad that they've made an amazing input. This is actually Mr. Val's first time. Mr. Val, thank you very much. You did amazingly well. God bless you. Thank you so much, Professor Begedu. It's very amazing having you here today. And Miss Promise, God bless you for coming. Until we come your way next week, I still remember your girl EJ. Do not forget to follow us. Follow the lifestyle playlist on New World TV. Special shout out to our amazing producer, Mr. Jerry Tunam, and then of course the director, Mr. Yengao. Bye bye.